Idol is John Lennon, and of course on the other side of the tracks we have Willie Nelson. He represents freedom in different ways. Love, peace, harmony, togetherness, connection with the polar bears, and freedom in general.
Culturally, we find some difference between United Kingdom and North America. Our psychopaths tend to be less overt in their glibness, their superficial charm, and so forth. These things are not so obvious as they are in the North American prisoners, for example. We've done studies where Canadian prisoners and Scottish prisoners have been rated by Canadian and Scottish raters, and we can show that the Canadian prisoners are more extrovert, more glib, more superficial, more charming than our Scottish prisoners, who tend to be a bit dour, as we would say.
And of course the feathers represent freedom, and the leaf represents changing of the times. And there's some little thing that I stuck together, and my philosophy is it's our life and we have a right to cry if we want to.
A lot of people, particularly those who tend to believe in the goodness of humanity, say, well, the problem with a psychopath is that he or she was not properly treated as a child and actually never learned to be empathetic towards other people, and really never learned to become attached or bonded with somebody else, a caregiver. And that's the problem, and we can resolve it in adulthood simply by giving them a hug, maybe a musical instrument and a puppy dog, and they're all going to be okay. Give them lots of love and understanding. With a psychopath, I would argue that emotion is like being colorblind for them, and nothing we can do is actually going to instill a sense of empathy. This is really a waste of time. I think that biologically or neurobiologically, the mechanisms that should impart affect or emotion to one's cognitions and thoughts and attitudes are not working properly in psychopaths.
But are psychopaths born or shaped by their environment? Is it nature or nurture that has so distorted their emotional makeup?
There are some individuals who come from fantastic home backgrounds, dedicated parents, all the advantages in the world, and yet they grow up to become these psychopathic, violent monsters later in life. And you ask the question, how the heck did they get there?